Hello and welcome to the channel Bisto Makola on YouTube, www.bisto.co.za, which is the website that actually brings me here today because a lot of people ask about dedicated spot shooter, dedicated hunter, because I did post a video on YouTube that I linked to my website that talks about how to obtaining like a license, but they want to know about particularly sports and hunting. So I've got my notes here on my Apple machine, and I want to really take it step by step. And if you do like the content, please go ahead and subscribe and like, put comments below. Once more, I'm using my iPhone, the camera and the speaker, and there's a dog barking. Hopefully you will not hear that during the actual watching of the video. But anyway, this is a really concise explanation. DSS, or dedicated status, what does it mean? And excuse me, I'm going to read a little bit because I need to create that rich experience for you. According to the definition in terms of the FCA in South Africa, the Firearms Control Act of 2000, that's Act 60, a dedicated hunter or sports person is a person who is a member of an accredited association. All right, so if you look at me, for instance, I use a company and I've signed up for lifetime membership for both hunting and sport, but also through my clubs I'm able to get endorsements as well as letters that the SAPS, which is the South African Police Services, would need to validate and verify that yes, indeed, I should be applying under a specific section such as section 16. And then this document goes on to explain what an accredited association is, the training courses that one would need to attend, and why you'd need to become one of like either sports person or hunter. It's really up to you, and that's why you're asking. But I think you want to learn more about the process and how do I become a DSS. Once more, you need to complete relevant courses, or a course with an accredited institution, theory, practical, depending. I know that you've got to submit what we call shooting activities over a period of let's say like a year, 12 months from the start of when you join the club or the association, to maintain your DSS, or the designated status, or dedicated brother. Yeah, and then you can also lose that if you don't maintain that, i.e. you don't pay or you don't submit those required shooting activities, and then non-compliance, etc. Now, and then a lot of these you just join a club, but let me take you through my journey, my personal journey. So I started off, and I remember when I went to buy my first handgun, I was asked, what's the purpose? And I was like, I think self-defense. And they're like, don't you think of joining a club? And I asked why, and they said, just join us on Saturday. And I went to a club and I enjoyed myself, and I realized that from that day alone I improved and I wanted more. So I joined another club, but now, like I said, I've only got 2 clubs that I'm shooting for actively, and another organization that holds my DSS for life for both hunting and sport shooting. So it helps a lot for your proficiency in a true sense, because remember that when you do your proficiency, you spend about a day or a couple of days, depending on whether you have 1 or 2 or 3 disciplines and whether it's for business purposes, etc. But at a club, and I'll make an example, I lost my money at a club on Saturday when I was shooting with the masters, and someone asked, is someone here carrying cash? And I got my cash back in a flash. Those are some of the things, but let me not digress. if you really want to go for like those section 16, section 15, 14 applications, join a reputable club. My website once more is www.bstore.co.za, and I'll put it here on screen for you to see that if you're not familiar with my website, and then I'll link the same video up there. And I've got, you're more than welcome to come and shoot at my club, any of my clubs, any day of the week. Well, that's when we're shooting, of course, and it's really fun. It's really something that you're going to be enjoying. You will see that if you watch my TikTok, especially, that's where I post a lot of content. So tiktok.com/ I think it's Bisto Makwala, or at Bisto Makwala, or just at Bisto. Just search TikTok Bisto Makwala, you'll find my name there, and you'll see what we get to do at those shooting club matches. Now I'm trying to think about another question that one of the viewers had, other than this, so that I can actually have it as part of this instead of creating more and more content, because this is a bit time consuming, especially considering the fact that I've got to sit back on my machine and really work hard to post this content. This is where I say I appreciate your support. Comment, like. If you are a sponsor out there, please get in touch directly with me. My WhatsApp number is on the website, 082-389-2670. That's South Africa, so that would be +2782-389-2670. Lucas Botkin, please, I know I've spoken to you, and a few other people in Americas. Please consider this as partnership, because I can really make your businesses grow here in this beautiful country. With that, friends, happy shooting. Let me rather say happy sports shooting. And until next time, please go ahead and
So tired of making me take a night, but taking is all that I'll do, cause you're good. I let you show, don't let you in on my life. I tell you the things that you need to know. I know you like that, I know you need that. The way you're moving your body, don't need your feedback. I know it makes sense, don't know I play pretend. I guess that